Hi, everybody, and welcome to Prater Coliseum here on the beautiful campus of Northwestern State University. I'm sitting here today with Coach Rick Cabrera, the new men's head basketball coach. How you doing today, Coach?
I'm doing great, man. First and foremost, I want to thank you guys for having me, and I'm excited for this time.
All right, Coach. Well, first off, I got to say welcome to NSU and welcome to the beautiful city of Natchitoches. Do you have a favorite part of Natchitoches yet?
I don't have a favorite part, but I definitely don't have a bad part. I've been almost everywhere. I just drive around and just observe the neighborhoods, and so far I love them all. Got great places to eat, so I've been excited so far.
You got a favorite restaurant yet? You got a favorite place you'd like to go eat out here?
So Lazione's has been, I would say, my favorite. I've been there probably 3 times already. But I'm looking forward to exploring some other ones throughout town. Yeah.
Well, first off, for the people that don't know you, who is Rick Cabrera?
Well, I'm a guy that was born and raised in New York City, and then moved up to Rockland County, which is a short place, a short drive from New York City to across the bridge from Westchester. And I'm just a young man that has traveled along in this coaching profession as a player, as a coach, and I've had a lot of background checks through employment from a bunch of states. So I'm just living life. I'm enjoying every day that God gives me to be a great husband, a father, a mentor, and just an everyday person. Just having this opportunity hasn't really hit me yet. I haven't had time to kind of sit down and just breathe and understand that I'm a Division I head coach, but that's me all in a nutshell. I have a great support system, and I'm looking forward to other great days ahead.
Well, I know you said you from New York, and now you're here down south in Louisiana. I know you was in Tallahassee before. So have you got adjusted to that different climate change, anything like that?
Yeah. I've lived in the South probably the last 15 years. I lived in Tennessee for 11 years, and in Arkansas for 2, and in Tallahassee for another 2. So I've kind of adapted myself as a Southerner. The weather's nice. The people have been great to me. All of my kids but one, were born down in the South or at least raised in the South. So we love it here. I love my friends and family up north, but I don't have any plans of moving up there anytime soon.
With all the different opportunities that could have come up, what about NSU stood out to you?
Well, first and foremost, my relationship with Kevin Boston. I'm gonna start with that, and just the opportunity to be a Division I head coach. Like I said in my press conference, these opportunities don't come too often, and when you have them, and obviously you got to vet the process and before accepting a job. I asked people that knew this town, that worked here before, under Coach McConaughey, that I've been friends with, and they said nothing but great things about this town and the people in this town. It wasn't an easy decision, believe it or not. My family loved Tallahassee, and I love Tallahassee, but the opportunity to coach Division I basketball, which was a dream of mine, I couldn't pass up, and so far what everyone has said about this town, they have checked the box on being a great place to live.
So with you being, this is your first Division I head coach job, you kind of already answered it, but how does it feel? How do you feel about it?
It feels great. It pertains a lot of responsibility. Like you are what you would call the CEO of your program. Everything has to come through you, and you have to make some good decisions. You have to make some tough ones. But that's in every profession. being a head coach at the junior college level for 6 years, it has prepared me for this. It's just now at this level, like your obligations are kind of stacked up. Doing media and meet and greets and doing things in the community are a lot more than what they were at the junior college level. So, it's been great. It's been great. I haven't had a bad day, and I'm sure they're going to come. But a position like this, you got to seize the moment every day you get the opportunity to do so.
Are you ready for this season?
Absolutely. I'm excited. Recruiting is going well so far. We're bringing in some high character, tough and talented young men. We had a lot leave. We have a couple that are staying. But it's just stacking the bricks. I think every program has a foundation. Whether a coach leaves or not, there's still a foundation there. It's just a matter of me building my own and on top of the foundation that was already here. And we're doing that. I have a great staff that are some are here that are working, and there's some that are at their current place that are working for Northwestern State men's basketball. So we're just stacking the bricks and and chopping wood every day to get the best quality young men in this program.
So, if you don't mind me asking, what are some of your goals for this season?
Well, one is to, I have a bunch. One is to assemble, a team of great young men that are going to represent us in the classroom, on the court, in the community. That is first and foremost. And then from a basketball standpoint, we want to win the Southland Conference. In my vocabulary, the word rebuild is kind of obsolete for me. We're just going to reload and try to do what last year's team did, and then some. That's the goal, and to get to the NCAA tournament. With today's climate of recruiting, I think that can be done. I would say 5-10 years ago, like you'd have to stack the bricks but I think we can assemble some good players that can mesh well and have great chemistry. But winning a Southland championship and going to the NCAA tournament is a goal every year.
Are you gonna implement any kind of changes or anything, or you're gonna try to go through the same route, kind of like?
No, I'm planning to bring my vision. Yeah. Corey did a great job, and obviously you guys got to see that firsthand. But everyone comes in with a different vision. We're going to come in here and work and be tough and talented on the defensive end. But the objective of this game of basketball is to score, all right? And we like to score. We're going to score. We're going to try to score a lot of points, but it's going to be created off our defense. I just want to bring in young men that want to be coached and knows what it takes to work hard. That is important to me. That's important to my staff. That's the first thing I told them when I hired them. But at the end of the day, you got to have talent to win a lot of games. So we plan to have some talent as well.
Okay. One of my last questions is, do you have any advice that you want to give to any future Demon or even present Demon that are here right now? Or we'll be listening to this later on.
Yeah, just know that that you're coming to a program that and playing for a coach that is here to help you, become a better person, a potential father in the future, a potential husband in the future. My kids and my wife are going to be around, and I'm not perfect, but you're going to see a person that values family. From a basketball standpoint, just come here with your hard hat ready to work. You have to be an everyday guy for me. There's no days off, in your preparation of what it takes to be successful. And that's a non-negotiable. It's not any form of a threat or anything like that, but it's just what embodies myself and my program and what I do every day. Like there are rules. I'm not allowed to have a bad day, so I'm going to implement that in my players to not have bad days as well. Even when they come about. But I'm here to help young men grow, but I'm also here to win a lot of basketball games. So I want those guys to be prepared for that.
Anything you'd like to say to the community of Natchitoches, since you're going to be a part of that community
Yeah.
now? Anything you'd like to say to them?
Well, first and foremost, my first 3 weeks, the community has been unbelievable. I can't walk into a restaurant, I can't cross the street without getting a wave or a honk. And believe it or not, that means the world to me. That means that they're invested and they're excited for what's ahead. But I'm here for you. If there's anything you need from me, please reach out. But you're going to see a lot of myself and my players and my staff in the community. And if you don't, make sure you remind me. My schedule is busy, but I'll always make time for you guys. And in order to serve, in order for people to serve us, we have to serve them. And that's at the forefront of my list to do in this great town.
All right. Thank you again, Coach.
No problem. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate
Thank you all for joining us. And as always, welcome Demons.